Stop pretending that this startup roller coaster will smooth out. It won't. You're stuck in that loop. They want you to go round and round chasing traction, chasing shiny metrics that don't mean a damn thing. The misery of grinding day and night without real progress. Feels like screaming into a void, right? That gnawing fear that maybe your idea is just another drop in the ocean. The clock's ticking, your runway's burning, and all you get are empty promises wrapped in buzzwords. It's infuriating. The silence when no investor calls back. The confidence that keeps shaking because deep down, you know most startups fail, and you're desperate not to be one of them. But here's the brutal truth nobody tells you. Early stage business explosions don't happen by luck. They happen because of patterns no one talks about. Patterns buried under the noise, messy, uncomfortable, and deeply counterintuitive. You think scaling means more product or better marketing? Wrong. The real catalysts are buried in the exact connections you're ignoring, the conversations you're avoiding, and the untested bets you're scared to make. Look, success early on isn't about having the perfect product. It's about building a super focused network of people who stretch you, challenge every assumption, and push you closer to what really works. If you're not angry that the system tricks you into mass chasing instead of ruthless focus, then you're part of the problem. Step 1. Kill the checklist mentality. Stop trying to tick boxes for investors or followers. Instead, get brutal with your market. Find those tiny subgroups screaming for what you do, but getting ignored by everyone else. That's your true playground. Stop spreading yourself thin trying to be everything for everyone. Pick a battlefield where you can be unstoppable. Next, understand this. Traction isn't vanity. It's signals in the chaos. Track how your first users behave, but don't trust numbers without context. Dive deep into the why behind every click, every sign up, every drop off. Real growth explodes when you solve fierce, urgent pain. If your users aren't hooked on day one, you're building a dead horse. Now the hardest part, build your inner circle of zero BS connectors. Forget surface networking. You need those few people who call you out hard, inject brutal honesty, and open doors that force your startup to leap, not crawl. These people don't come from casual meetings or polite LinkedIn requests. They come from relentless, smart hunting and fierce investment in reciprocity. Every hour wasted on small talk is an hour lost moving to actual results. Stop being polite. Be direct. Demand truth. Break the nice to meet you cycle and move to how do we change the game together instantly. Finally, stop waiting for permission. This sounds simple, but it's deadly hard. The biggest sabotage is your own hesitation. Investors, partners, customers don't owe you anything. The moment you stop begging for attention and start creating value that's impossible to ignore, you shift from follower to leader. When you move first, fast, and with absolute clarity on what matters, you blow past all the distractions that kill 99% of startups. Speed kills. Not in a reckless way, but in the fierce discipline of prioritizing no to 100 things, and hell yes to the 3 that actually drive momentum. This pattern is your secret weapon. The moment you see it and apply it relentlessly, the early stage explosion is no longer a lottery. It becomes a system, a blade cutting through noise and fear. Keep tuning your radar to real pain, prioritize relentlessly, surround yourself with brutal truth, and act with fearless speed. And remember, this isn't for the comfortable. The ones who win are the ones who are pissed off enough to drop excuses and build the future nobody else dared to touch. That's the only way. No shortcuts. No fluff. Just raw, focused, relentless action. Now go. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.